Welcome. I am so happy to be here with all of you celebrating this amazing union, this day of life. I ask that all of us who are in this pavilion keep our masks properly the entire time in order to fully celebrate life and blessing. Wow, what an amazing occasion this is. This is a wedding of two families, of two traditions, of lots of wisdom, of lots of awesome different ways of doing things. And one way that, from the Jewish side of things, we often begin weddings is to begin physically with the reminder of space and of home. So here we are, not in a chuppah, but kind of a chuppah. This is like a permanent chuppah. This structure symbolizes the home that you build. And in some ways, and we say it's supposed to be a structure that has four corners and no walls. So it's open to the world and yet a little protected. And it goes everywhere you two go. And this physical one doesn't go everywhere you go. And yet, wherever you go, you can find a home. And you can create one. And so we will begin the ceremony. I will invite you to join each other in the center and to each first circle each other. First one 3 times, then the other will circle 3 times, and then together once to symbolize that now each of you is choosing freely to put the other at the center of everything and yet to maintain your own healthy autonomy. You want to go first? It can get a little dizzy. And now once together, you're like in a circle. It's hard to do, but then it just works. So if you want, you can face each other. If you guys want to gather in, you're welcome to. If you don't, that's cool too. And so now, here we are on your wedding day. A day that is only happening because each of you chose to make it happen. Because of this beautiful relationship you have been building for years. Because of all the growth and the work each of you have put into becoming the people that you are and will continue to become and grow into. And this is a big commitment, and not a commitment either of you made lightly. And in fact, we can't make commitments without really saying what this means, which is why we have this beautiful marriage certificate, this beautiful ketubah here. So can we bring it over here?
Can we move it a little bit?
Or we can come to the ketubah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So will you guys either together or take turns read out loud what you guys are decided you're committing to by getting married?
Oh. The language?
Yeah, the English, not the Hebrew. Just the English. Yes. Just the English.
Together?
Yeah, you want to read it together at the same time?
Sure.
Okay, that works. Okay.
On the seventh day of the week, the 13th day of the month of Cheshvan, in the year
That's the Hebrew
of
month.
5781, corresponding to the 31st day of October in the year 2020, here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, surrounded by those they love, Benjamin Charles Zuckernick and Michon Elizabeth Hersig together unite their lives and affirm their love. On the day of unity, we combine our lives and affirm our love. As husband and wife, we promise to honor, nurture, and value each other, celebrating life's joys and triumphs. Our differences will enrich us, our traditions combined will form a solid base for a healthy and happy home. Through the companionship, compassion, and love, we vow to celebrate the union and cherish each other each passing day. All this is valid and binding.
Do you still agree then to this commitment that you made in order to make this ketubah happen?
Yes, I do.
Do you agree to this?
I do.
Awesome. Now I would like to invite our witnesses to also join us.
Dad, you're a witness.
Witnesses, do you, after hearing what Michon and Ben are committing to, are you guys down to help support them, to help make it happen?
Yes.
To be there for them when times are hard?
Yes.
To be there when times are awesome?
Yes.
Awesome. So now that we have all agreed, and in fact, everybody here, this is part of reminding all of us of the health of relationships, of the beauty of trust, of the amazingness of commitment. And so I will invite each of you to sign. And then while we're signing this one, we will also shoot, I need that. It's not the super important one. And then each of you will sign the ketubah, and then we'll also sign here. It's a gorgeous ketubah you chose. I will sign, make it extra official. Will you hold this? And now we will sign the secular document, which I will mail in.
Thank you.
So it's,
Party one.
yeah, it doesn't matter if you're party one or two, whichever you like.
I left the glasses or the light bulbs in the car.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it.
Two witnesses, will you? Yeah.
Okay.
We don't technically need them, but may as well.
Witness
So-
signature, so it's here?
Oh, yeah, over here. Sorry.
Bench's truck open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's official. Woo, woo. And now we ritually spend the rest of the wedding celebrating this amazing commitment that you have just made to one another with, I'm gonna put this so the breeze doesn't. Do we have the rings too?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So there are lots of symbols that go into a wedding, and this comes from the fact that back in the day, in the ancient world, there were 3 ways to acquire a wife: through money, which is the ring; through the document, which we have the ketubah and the marriage license; and through consummation. So the next piece that we are celebrating is the ring. And the symbol of the ring back in the day was all about a very misogynist, not so fabulous, like purchasing a woman. Whereas nowadays we have repurposed this symbol to be a ring in the sense of something that is without beginning and without end. This is a symbol of commitment, something that you carry with you wherever you are, something that reminds you of how each of you have said that the other is your best friend, how you complement each other's strengths and weaknesses, and how that can be a little challenging and also extra amazing, and that is what life is all about. And so, in order to ritually solemnize this beautiful commitment you are making to each other, I ask you to repeat after me. Whoever would like to go first. You want to go? You're ready, so let's.
You're all ready.
Okay, so Ben, you repeat after me.
Yes.
I betroth myself to you forever.
I betroth myself to you forever.
I betroth myself to you with righteousness
I betroth myself to you with righteousness
and with justice,
and with justice,
with compassion and with loving kindness.
with compassion and with loving kindness.
And so I will know the world,
And so I will know the world,
and so we will know each other.
and so we will know each other.
I'm going to put the ring on Michon's. Now Michon, repeat after me. I betroth myself to you forever.
I betroth myself to you forever.
I betroth myself to you with righteousness
I betroth myself to you with righteousness
and with
and
justice,
with justice,
with compassion
with compassion
and with loving kindness.
and with loving kindness.
And so I will know the world,
And so I will know the world,
and so we will know each other.
and so we will know each other.
And I put the ring on them. In a wedding, we say every commitment that 2 people make for a lifetime of love is recreating the very beginning of the world. It reminds us of the mythic center of Gan Eden, of the Garden of Eden, of the source of blessing, how each of us, when we choose each other, can be that source of blessing. And so we bless this bride and this groom with the Sheva Brachot, the 7 blessings of marriage. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. May the life you share together, be as sweet as the wine you drink in Jewish places, as in Manischewitz. Blessed is the source of life who created the fruit of the vine. May your love for one another always be a source of inspiration and happiness. Blessed is the source of joy who creates a wonderful, brilliant world. May your journey together be blessed with generosity and forgiveness. May you enable each other to fulfill your dreams. May you be committed to the paths of courage and of hope. Blessed is the source of generosity, who created all humanity. Wherever you travel and wherever life takes you, may the love always echo in your hearts. Blessed is the source of love, who supports the healthiest love. With the strength of your relationship, may you help transform the world in big ways and small ways. May your love for each other be a source of warmth and inspiration for your communities. Blessed is the source of healing, who brings well-being to the world through all their children. May you always find a refuge tucked within your love, a place to hide out, a place to reflect, a place to be honest, and a place to nurture. Blessed is the source of safety, who brings joy to the brides and grooms. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bara sason v'simcha, chatan v'chala, gila, rina, ditza, v'chedva, achava v'achava, v'shalom v're'ut. Blessed is the source of life, who creates wonder, pleasure, song, and delight. May the bride and groom be filled with gladness and rejoicing, with love and harmony and companionship. May voices of joy and gladness ring out throughout all the lands. And may Michon and Ben be blessed with an abundance of peace, an abundance of joy, and an abundance of love. Blessed is the source of life, who is the source of peace. And let us say, Amen.
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 And now we come to the end of our ceremony, a time where we are reminded that even in the most joyous of times, things are also hard. But then when we lean on each other, even the hard times can be joyful and funny and beautiful. And that even in the hard times, we can come up with new reasons for why we do things and new rituals and new ways of being. And so I invite you to bring the glass.
There's communication.
And this breaking of the glass is something that has lots of symbols, some of which have to do with warding away demons or reminding us of the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem, as well as the other more emotional reasons I already gave.
Thank you.
And just because it's fun.
And because it's fun.
Exactly.
Sit on the ground.
Careful, don't break it right away.
That was the idea.
It is, but with your foot.
Yeah, you guys got this.
You ready?
Yeah.
Simultaneous stop.
Okay, 1,
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Yay! Mazel tov! Congratulations!
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. Yay! That's all. They're married.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are you guys good? Oh, yeah. I guess we gotta go.
Yeah, go for it.
One more.
Gotta have lots of good pics of this for sure.